Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the next set of races in the Z1R Any Percent Volume 3 tournament. My name is Alan, and I am here with the Moon Risen Phoenix, and we are giving you Mr. Dunlo and Paratroopa. How are you tonight?
Feeling quite well. How about yourself, Alan?
I'm doing great, and I forgot I was gatekeeping, so one second.
That's entirely fair. For those of you curious, this is a divisional semifinal in the Lizard Division. This will be a doubleheader. Game 1 is right now, and Game 2 will follow immediately after this race.
And Paratroopa seems to be extremely excited, shifting through those, that start setup with the nice Garfield reference for us. I can't hate a day like this where we're getting some great Zelda action.
That's very true, even if it is a Monday. Good things and bad things, I suppose.
And we're starting here at an Armo spot, so we can hopefully get some good things right off the bat. The expensive shield shop is what we got, but we can also get ourselves a candle.
Level find of the day already, as we'll see Darkness in the overworld and Lionel's in dungeons. Dunlo will find level 7, Paratroopa will find level 2.
That level 2, the same color as that beautiful prescription sheet they have. Unfortunately, you can't just shake a paper at your enemies.
Yet.
True, I don't put anything past Fred.
Exactly. So, for our Triforces today, we're either starting with 2 or 3, as well as 7 or 8.
I have no idea which one. Yeah, we have no idea, Kiggleless. We're just starting. We found 2 levels, and I did not, with that, 2, it could have been either, and with that 7, I didn't pay attention enough.
Coast item is the heart container, while we also have shuffled any roads.
And there is a piece of pizza on Mr. Dunlo's screen. I'm not sure what that was.
That's a heart container, due to the fact that Dunlo's sprite is Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, wow, words. I need a little bit of water. One moment, everybody.
Alright, after this set of races is done, I need to have a word with Mr. Dunlo to see if he can let me have that sprite. That is amazing. Any roads are shuffled, as we have one on the corner of Candle Row, and one of them is over on the coast just south of the Coast Heart. Also, with that heart being there, Heart Shuffle is definitely 100% on already, but none of them know that yet.
First thing Para's going to want to know right now is our stinking vanilla cave? It is not.
I'm surprised that none of them are at least checking out what the prices for potions are, since they started off with a prescription. It doesn't take more than a second.
The reason for that is because you'll waste more time with the text, as our runners already know the price of the potions due to the fact that every other shop price is vanilla.
Makes sense, yeah.
Para, meanwhile, will find level 5 in the river and immediate Triforce.
And Mr. Dunlo now knows 100% that Heart Shuffle is on. He's the first one of our racers to get that knowledge. And Paratroopa is choosing not to dig this 5 right now.
So, the Triforce piece that she just got was akin to First Quest and Shates 5, so we're starting with the Triforce in level 3 and not the one in level 2.
But we have a second quest overworld, as we've got an open cave here where level 3 usually is.
Added
And
bonus.
Sadly, extra candles are on. Yay!
Extra bonus. Para's got her stick and will be able to fight back against everybody throwing everything at her.
And perma beams are on, so no matter how many times she gets hit, she can throw things long range.
Hey, fair play, right? They throw things all the time. Why can't we?
True. Paratroopa going up here, heading on her way to the Death Armos.
Argue with that in the slightest. You know that East Forest Armos isn't it, so you're in a 1 in 4 shot.
And we have a 2D toot at the Death Armos. Free travel arrangements.
Para's going to immediately see where we're going with that one.
And that is the vanilla level 3 spot. So depending on where this next one takes us. Okay, this is I don't know what this traditionally is in second quest.
Oh, wait a minute. That's actually a dungeon.
So new unbeaten, because we don't have level 4. And tracking for us tonight we have Kaiman, we have level 3, not level 2 Triforce to start with. And Paratroopa checked that push block, and okay, now it's coming back to check the whistle spot. I thought she'd accidentally forgot about that one. Mr. Dunlo popped into level 1 for a second, but up an aid.
I believe there was possibly key block.
It could have been. I accidentally missed it. As Michelangelo works his way up to the graveyard himself.
What's 126 got for us today?
Apart from hopefully some bomb droppers. We've been going for about 7.25 minutes. We have not had a bomb dropper, and apart from the free candle and the wood sword, we have had no Bernie sticks.
No Bernie sticks, no rupees. Parafine's level 7.
And we've got a staircase already. It'll be a transport. And it is.
Typical Z1R, not giving us anything at the start of the levels.
And we got a 30 for the, traditional vanilla secret, but that at least puts us 20 away from being able to afford a candle.
Dunlo's saving those 50 rupees in case he stumbles upon a door repair. I love to play.
I just think it's also saving it considering we haven't even found a single take any yet. I mean, Mr. Dunlo doesn't even have his pokey stick yet. He can't even check to see what dungeon this is because nobody's had a bomb.
Also find level 1, and Wow, that's second immediate Triforce. Triforce in one.
I'm digging that. I mean, Paratroopa doesn't know about Hard Shuffle being on yet, but still, shapes in First Quest 1 are gonna be nice and small. Get what you can while you can.
Get what you can. Dunlo with the taking you find in the desert.
I won't even begrudge him that. Not at this point. I mean, everyone knows where I stand on grabbing hearts, but you're 10 minutes in. You grab what you can while you can. He still hasn't even found his wood sword yet.
Interesting find for Para in level 1. That is the raft.
Which, I mean, it could be helpful if one of the levels turns out to be raft block and we haven't got there yet. I mean, we're not going to be taken to level 2 or 7. That's like the only thing that we could look for on a raft. I think Paratroopa's hoping to get some bombs off of these bees.
He had, not sure. Well, with drop group shuffled, it might happen. Who knows, really?
Right now, it feels like drop groups are turned off because we're not getting anything. Paratroopa going back into this level 2. Wait. Yeah, because Camion, we still need to change the tracker to read that we have level 3 and not level 2.
Or is we having some technical difficulties there?
It's possible. All I know is that we got sent to... Yeah, but, Camion, it's also, recorder to New Unbeaten, and it took us to 2. We know it's New Unbeaten because it also took us to 4.
And, as Camion just noticed, we've got silvers in 2.
I honestly didn't see it. Sorry.
So, Mr. Dunlo also found his sword at 11 minutes and 10 seconds. Para with her 5th Triforce of the day already. Triforce of 2.
And Mr. Dunlo, I expect, will dig a little more of this one than Paratroopa because Mr. Dunlo does know about the Hard Shuffle being on. Paratroopa still does not have that knowledge. And for those who are joining us late, we know that Hard Shuffle is on because both Coast Heart and White Sword items are hearts.
Fortunately, that's what stopped Para. That ladder block stopped you cold until you find one.
Yes, we are currently ladder blocked from the rest of the items. And we are bomb blocked from exploring the rest of this overworld. None of the counts are dropping us bombs today.
This is the room that dropped silvers by memory.
Yes, Reese just recently picked up the sword, although with his sprite, I'm guessing it's shaped like nunchucks.
That's correct.
I love it. We have a Ninja Turtles fan. No burp cycle. Well, you have the opportunity to. You start with 1 item and 2 Triforces in this tournament. The item we started with this time is the prescription.
Gibtos are our first bomb droppers of the day.
At 14 minutes in.
Check, and we've got shapes for 1 through 6.
That is a... Oh, okay. I thought it was triple segmented, then I realized, no, that's just the color of his sprite.
Recorder Lake only yielding a couple of nickels.
This is going to be a very low heart game at this rate, considering we've only seen 3 and we've only had access to 1. I'd dig some of these dungeons just to pick up some HP.
Probably not a bad idea. Oh, this was gonna stump Dunlo unless he drops a key.
He's stuck using bombs on these pancakes. I'm not sure if I'd do that, considering he's only picked up 2 packs of bombs this entire seed.
Fortunately, no dice on the key drop. Looks like that Triforce was found earlier. Pick it up and run. Yes,
Has no choice. So, considering the fact that only Mr. Dunlo knows where that hard shuffle is on, where do you think the bow is going to be hidden today?
I'm not gonna be a friend. I'm not gonna be friendly today. That thing's buried in 8 probably.
2Q8 or Shapes 8?
Oh, let's go full mean 2Q8 because no one likes that place.
Alright, but it's gotta be on the wrong side of the one-way staircase.
Oh, I see. You're in a little bit of a mean mood yourself. First heart container. Whoops. Go ahead there, Alan.
If the game decides that's where it's gonna put it, then the 2 of us are in the clear because we didn't roll this mess.
Ah. Right, neither one of us did. I just noticed that.
And at 17 minutes, Paratroopa picks up her first pack of bombs.
And so much for that bow being buried in 8. Dunlo hits the jackpot in 4.
Wanting to make liars out of us.
Apparently so. Still 17 minutes in and you got yourself your bow and your silvers? Oh, you're Dunlo, you're happy.
Yeah, it's very true. And the one good thing is we still we still have to find that ladder. I think that's like really the only thing left that could really stump any of our runners. Paratroopa is still doing some manual overworld searching, but I think part of that is because she has not seen the white sword item yet.
That and level 9 can be in the back of her mind as well.
True.
I mean, love recorded new unbeatens all the time, but sometimes it backfire.
Only 78 for free refill on your bombs. At this rate, I'd take it.
Doesn't look like Dunlo want. Oh, he's gonna try to bomb here. Not going to go for it. Entirely fair. Oh, this could be something as well.
Vanilla Take Any up at the Vanilla Take Any.
It's a raft spot. Hey, at least this time we don't have firewood.
True. Speaking of firewood, using those permanent beams over on Mr. Dunlo's side to try to help take care of those, nope ropes.
Knock one down, the other one's gone, and there's the map. Well then. That's a shame.
Yeah, that's a triple segmented mess. And that's for a dungeon that we don't have the Triforce out of, so eventually gonna have to dig through that level 5.
Well, the Triforce is right next to the lobby, so that's not the problem.
Troopster, I have no idea why Mr. Dunlo skipped the bombs.
My initial thought, you're on 3 hearts, you're on green tunic, you might, or bombs are being a pain. I was about to say potion might be at the front of his mind, but hey, bombs are an option too. Dead Mountain might be a play here.
It is too early into this doubleheader for me to be confused. Oh, and you gotta have 6 hearts to pick up the heart. That's just brilliant, game. Z1R has its jokes.
Absolutely, and Para won't be too pleased about that one.
Alright, Dunlo back in this 5. Gonna do whatever it is Mr. Dunlo wants to do. Dunlo apparently wants to check out one of these other 2 segments. I have no idea why, unless he's hoping for Atlas or something from the book, if that's in here.
He's looking for the ladder too.
He's had more stuff drop in that room than he has the whole rest of the seed. See, that's the other problem, was he got key blocked there, left, got a pack of bombs, and then went right back to where he was key blocked.
Level 2, not being friendly to Para either.
So, Para went back into level 2 after learning that Heart Shuffle is on. I think she's hoping to find the bow in 4. We know it's not here, but, I mean, can't blame her for starting the search here.
Also doesn't know if Heart Shuffle is on or not. Dunlo finds what level was blocked behind that bomb wall. It's level 6.
Paratroopa just found out because Paratroopa was the first one that saw the heart on the coast, and she died on the white sword item screen. Alright, so we now have the map from 2, and I'm gonna say it's one of them cat towers.
I mean, this is the closest thing to a cactus I've ever seen in a level.
See, I've always wanted to, you know how some people have level 2, some of them have Asylum 2, and all that other stuff? I really wanted to make mine say Cactus 2.
That would be a classic right there.
I know a few people would love it, a few people would hate it, and I'd say now I'm definitely allowed more than one cactus per seed.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a vintage rule.
And we got a 2-headed Gliok, which in this room I'm very glad for permanent beams, because then you can constantly try to be dodging out of the way of the fireballs. I would hate to be dealing with a four-headed in this room, though.
Para manages to make it.
And getting the pity heart out of it. Alright, I can't tell if those are second quest red or just straight up normal bubbles, but fortunately able to avoid them.
That looked red to me there, Alan.
And there was nothing there, so it's appearing that the, whatever the second item is, hard or not, is beyond that ladder block.
The only upside with that is the fact that you know the ladder's not here.
True. And a nice Kanana key from Mr. Dunlo in that level 7. Gonna go ahead and pick up, whoa, that is a nightmare.
That almost looks like somebody tried to draw to number 8 and failed.
Somebody failed their draw and 8 sobriety test. Yes, Kiggless, that we are in full shapes, and look at that little one-off segment in that level 7.
This will also mean that we have the Triforce in 8, not in level 7.
And a fireball to the face will stop Michelangelo for right now. Burp cycle, were the reason for digging some more into level 2. Paratroopa just discovered that hard shuffle is turned on. So as far as Paratroopa knows, the bow could be here. White sword could be here, the wand could be here, lots of things that would help improve their chances at this seed.
Also, what's this orange thing Mr. Dunlo picked up? Oh wait, that's our first key of the day.
You mean people can pick up keys?
Apparently so.
Paratroopa taking transport staircase. Let's see if this one is helpful or not. And according to Kiggless, a key being in that room meant that there is remove most open stairs is turned on. So we're going to have most of the staircases be behind push blocks, which means that Goma room could be a staircase item.
Two is just a secret. A couple of nickels for Mr. Dunlo.
And another heart for Paratroopa, so she can go and pick up that white sword heart.
Question is, there's a routing carrier over there.
Considering we have the places we have to go back to, I'm sure it could. I just don't see her wanting to take the time unless, you know, she's just frustrated and wants to make a mags play.
Combat as difficult as it has been so far for our runners, I wouldn't blame her too much.
Well, I think it just depends on what gets found first, mags or white sword. And it doesn't surprise me, but Dunlo is taking that key from 7 and going back into 5 to see what's beyond that staircase. Now, the bad part is this time going into that level 5 with not enough to pick up the bomb upgrade, so we'll see what happens.
Transport to the segment, it very well could be.
Kiggle is the one thing we are not short of in this seed is jokes.
Absolutely, game has proven that it has a bevy of them. It's not afraid to share.
They both taken enough deaths to know what it feels like to be on the punchline. Alright, this time we're in a reverse C room. I don't know if we can still push with that compass being there. But then again, we also know where the Triforce is, so I don't know why we'd pick up that compass to begin with. But I was wrong.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this just got a little bit more interesting.
Well, it's... with it being a triple seg... So the one he didn't go down... Wait, okay, this is triple segmented, so we're gonna have 4 transport stairs. We miscounted our transports.
Long story short, Mr. Dunlo now knows this transport stair is level 5's regular transport stair. What he doesn't know is where it's going to take him.
Heck, by this point in the seed, I'm expecting number 9 to be segmented as well.
Of course, why wouldn't it be? Oh, that's a bit nasty here for Dunlo. Needs to be careful. Manages to pick up the item in 5, and lo and behold, he is well rewarded with that dig.
I do believe that finding that ladder is worthy of a cowabunga.
Yep, well warranted, because that is the Triforce in 5. Mr. Dunlo, my apologies, now down 5 Triforces to 4.
And he ended up with 1 key, which is how many he went in with, so he can take that key back to level 7 eventually.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Paratroopa appears to be burning some of the dead woods, or eventually exploring some more of this area. Link to the Past, Ken. This is actually game 1 of a doubleheader. Game 2 will be followed shortly after game 1 ends, depending on how quick that is. Not sure what time that'll be.
Mr. Dunlo, thinking about it, picks up the red potion.
Mr. Dunlo, still on 4 hearts, choosing to take the potion.
You're on second quest money. You don't know how many times you're going to have the chance to buy that potion, so Mr. Dunlo deciding to play it safe and pick it up now.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally understand that. Link to the Past, Ken. It's a pizza. Considering the limited colors of the sprites, I'm gonna say it's a slice of pepperoni.
Makes sense. And Pero also finds level 6. She also found level 9 a little bit earlier over in the 8-pack in the Dead Woods.
And instant ladder blocking at level 6, that must have been why Dunlo left earlier.
Here's an interesting thought for you, and Dunlo picks right up on it. Level 1 is right nearby, and that place was ladder blocked for 2 items.
So, go back into 1, pick up those 2 more items, go into 2 and figure out what that last item is. Dunlo getting that ladder out of 5 has the ability to really start catching up quick, in my opinion.
Absolutely, and that ladder being a necessity, how long is it going to take Para to go back to 5 and claim it?
Does Para remember where 5 is? I think that's what will answer your question, is remembering where 5 is when having to go back to start looking for things. There's the map for level 1, Phoenix.
Nice and simple. Nothing too complex about this level 1.
Yeah, I think it looks like one of those walkers out of Empire Strikes Back.
Well, then there's Patra. That's gonna make things a little bit more complex.
Picking up the magic boomerang at 35 minutes in.
It's there. It's your first boomerang of the day. Why not?
True. That does leave just the 1 item left. This is an evil room.
Oh, and he gets bopped by those red bubbles. That means no sword. And with 2 rooms left inside, where's what's our 3rd item here in this one? Oh, that's... Well, you've got 42 silver arrows.
You said it yourself, though. Second quest money. Alright, this is why you're a better runner than me. You've so far been able to pick what these racers will do a whole lot better than I can.
Ooh, interesting bomb usage there by Dunlo, but I can't blame him. See a bomb pack on the floor, you got 1 extra bomb, why not use it?
Yep. And this final thing is going to be pretty simple to pick up.
That was just a key.
So where is our 3rd item then?
That's a very good question. Triforce in 1.
Without him hitting start, I don't know where the last room that he or us missed is.
Chat does know, however. That Patra's likely guarding that 3rd item.
That's painful, but yes, very true.
That's the last thing Mr. Dunlo wanted to see, but he knows what he has to take down to get that 3rd item. And it doesn't look like he wants any part of it.
I mean, he's got bow and silvers. We keep talking about all the things that we want to pick up. We're talking about somebody who's got so much confidence in himself that he's picking up a potion on 4 hearts.
Oh, I appreciate the retry here. Keeps those 20 rupees for 20 silver arrows.
And there's... Oh, sorry. I think we were both going to say the same thing about Paratroopa finding the book here in 3.
That's exactly what I was going for.
Well, we should be able to understand the old men now because of us having all the question marks appear, and hopefully when we get into a dungeon without a map, we can answer chat's question. And Paratroopa is just looking to see what the floor item is, still looking for that bow.
Sure, an Amy key or a red ring in 3, she wouldn't spit on either one.
Well, how about a shoot room to nowhere?
Yeah, that's a problem. Map checking 4, and what is that?
That would be an 8-year-old trying to learn cursive. That 4 is about as linear as a 2Q8.
You know, I still remember me trying to learn cursive. You're not entirely wrong, Alan. I'll give you that one.
This is one of those levels that I'd be hoping I could just try forcing out.
Yeah, especially since we did see Uncle Wizzy.
He's already got the bow out of here. I mean, I wish he had the map when he got the bow, but you do with what you got.
A broken light bright. I appreciate that one.
I remember the old light brights. Yes, I appreciate that one as well.
The amount of sheets I used with the old light bright back in the day. Yeah. Okay, we digress. Let's get back to the action.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Dunlo is currently lagging, so we can watch as Paratroopa gets to one of the few remaining unchecked rooms to hopefully find that second item.
Oh, nice find for Mr. Dunlo in level 4. That is the power bracelet.
Which I don't believe will be useful, as I think we have seen all of our levels. Except for level 8, which we started with.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that I don't think there was any item in that last room Paratroopa was in, so I don't know what we missed. That was beautiful.
Dunlo knows to use that boomerang when it's optimum use, and sure enough, that is a big Wallmaster takedown for a key. This is an interesting room. This could be the sub. Actually, no, we found both of the items in 4. Never mind, I said it.
Oh, we're just having so much fun actually finding stuff.
All planned for Dunlo there? 4 keys kills and 1 candle?
Yep. And getting, well, needing no health refill, but still getting what you need out of here.
No heart refill, but he gets his sword back due to the fact that he was cursed.
And with that, this screen here, gonna find is level 9.
May not have all 8 Triforces, but if I'm Dunlo, I absolutely love the fact that I find this. That means you can abuse this here recorder.
And Mag's up here on Death Mountain. I don't see Paratroopa making a play unless she feels really needing it.
I unless you find that tent heart container, like, right now, I don't think you go back.
I just wonder, Paratroopa knows that it's, new unbeaten, so I'm not 100% sure what she's continuing to dig for unless she's hoping to find a final take any.
Maybe this is what she's looking for. The large secret of the day, right next to connector.
I call that definitely worth it. Can either pick up the key once you get back to the cheap key shop, which was down near start, or potential blue ring or bomb money.
Meanwhile, Dunlo picking up the item in level 6 off the floor. It is a heart container.
Well, that's because the game is just getting frustrated with Dunlo and saying, take some HP, darn it.
Entirely possible.
Well, the game is like, it's my job to troll you. It is not your job to troll yourself.
Now, but Dunlo looking especially healthy with keys.
And it is confirmed, the book is Atlas this Sea because Paratroopa had not found the map yet.
Now, Dunlo with a 7-5 Triforce lead after his pickup at 6. Is it a quick whistle check 7?
I would.
He's got other plans, though.
And Paratroopa getting that lucky bomb off with that final bomb. And that enemy wondering, can I has bait block?
Not today.
Just depends on if Paratroopa finds some more of those keys that Dunlo's been finding.
We're going to head back to level 1. This is a pretty good play. That's a heart container inside that Gimdo.
Went into level 1 just to do an up and A save. Thinking possible save scum, or just changed her mind?
That's a good question there. Oh, nice one-shot takedown from that manhandler.
And Paratroopa warping to level 4, which she doesn't know this, but this is exactly where she needs to be.
Uh-oh.
Except up A. Did I miss a key block in there?
No, but you did miss the up A, and I believe that was the bow room.
I wonder what Paratroopa's brain is thinking.
Probably changing her mind. Yeah, she's going right back to 1.
And this time doing an up A continue instead of an up A save. We're actually going to see her dig out some more of this level 1.
Now, it could have been a mistake as well. You're 48 minutes in, and you know your opponent, so...
True. Still needing to get back to that level 5, though. Needs to be in that level 4 for that bow, needs to be in level 5 for that ladder. She probably feels she just needs to find some progression at this point.
Medium Secret at 2Q4. Mr. Dunlo knows that their white sword is here, picks it up for his 8 heart container of the day, and makes that heart battle a little closer.
And with 8 slices of pizza, probably is pretty full at this point.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Mr. Dunlo misidentifying the Triforce he needs right now?
Either that or just looking for 8 because 3 items. I mean, they both found their level 9, so I'm not sure what Dunlo is looking for unless, well, unless he plans on finding some more heart containers in dungeons. I don't see him trying to make a play for mags.
That was a big gamble lost. Team Middle not being very friendly there.
I think that's why he did the hard reset, but that also resets your global count, I believe.
That's correct.
And Paratroopa, working her way through this level 5, hopefully staying in here to pick up that ladder. This is the problem with getting some of these Triforces real quick when you have the potential of going to new unbeatens, is you have to manually get your way back over here and just hoping you make the right decision. And lag strats. And Paratroopa is unfortunately in this room here, which dropped the map, I believe, but no keys. This was the room where Mr. Dunlo had to come back with a key from level 7 to make further access into this dungeon.
It's true. Unfortunately, that might have been the turning point for this matchup.
It might, but, I mean, Shapes 9 can do Shapes 9 things.
That is very true.
And Dunlo still hasn't gotten back into 7 to pick up his final Triforce.
Might be thinking he needs level 8 at this point. Paratroopa taking up the bomb upgrade. That is a +5 for 78 rupees.
For 78 rupees, I don't care if it's +2 with how few bomb droppers there have been in this thing. I'd take it.
Not wrong. I would do the same.
I'm not sure what... Oh, Paratroopa is probably looking for that cheap key shop.
Team Middle is getting absolutely nothing tonight.
Is he trying to save up? He's got 4 keys, so the only thing I'd really be trying to save up for is a blue ring. But at that point, why didn't he dig 3 to see if that was in there? We only saw one of the items.
Looks like Mr. Dunlo's had enough of Team Middle. That might not, Team Middle might have one less member on it.
King Doll, Mr. Dunlo was able to get around it. Paratroopa was key blocked out of getting around it, so if either of them were to buy the bait, I would have thought Paratroopa over Dunlo.
Speaking of Paratroopa, she finds level 8.
My apologies then, King Doll. I misremembered. So, Paratroopa is digging this 8 now. Will be nice for us to see, just to see what items are here, but it's still not going to be either of the items that she needs. King Doll, that's fine. That there's been a couple of times when we've missed something and he did pick up the bait, so chances are it is a full bait block. We just missed what was in that one room.
Let's find out.
And there was that room with red bubbles that led to nowhere, just there to drive people crazy. He spent all that time getting money. He's got to be careful that he doesn't accidentally spend the rest of it launching those silver arrows.
Wow. You know when we said game had jokes? That's definitely one of them.
The game has jokes and we're the punchlines.
Dunlo just made that Goma look like a punchline. One shot out of the way.
Followed by its big blue brother. If nothing else, this is getting them both some more keys.
That's true. Whole voice not playing nice with Para, however, and this is in all likelihood one of the staircases, whether it's what Dunlo wants or not.
And it's another piece of pizza.
You don't say no to that. 9 hearts is the difference between being able to take 2 hits from Ganon, or only being able to take 1.
Hey, Moonrisen, do you remember the original Turtles movie?
I don't. It's been ages, quite frankly.
There's a scene where Michelangelo and Donatello are sitting down there waiting for the pizza delivery man to show up, and that heart container in the stairway there just reminded me. Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
I can kind of agree with that one.
That he does, Azir. And Paratroopa now bombing up to get into the... Oh, not being able to get into the top portion. Unless can bomb get through this key door, could potentially be transport blocked.
That was an absolutely disgusting room Mr. Dunlo was in. Last bomb, though.
these are just two absolutely disgusting dungeons.
I'll fully agree with you on that. Especially on Wood Sword.
And another block here for Paratroopa. Paratroopa's got to find her way into this level 5. Mr. Dunlo is forced to take a potion so that he won't die.
Level 8 for Para. Mr. Dunlo, meanwhile, really doing great work. These Lionels, I mean, on Green Tunic especially, these rooms are not the easiest to clear.
And there was an old man blocking Paratroopa's path, so the only way to get to the top half of that 8 and to any of the items is you have to have the ladder. Hopefully this pushes her back in the direction of level 5, but that trap room you have to go through is just so hard to do without that ladder.
Chat pointing out the key differential is one-sided, but so is the bomb differential. And unfortunately for Mr. Dunlo, bombs is the one thing he is trailing Para in quite sizable.
Yeah, I mean, not being sure where the any key is, I'm picking up, being up to 11 keys at this point with this combat is helpful because you have fewer rooms that you need to battle in. But you just keep getting funneled into that shooting gallery, which is why it keeps on ending up with less than a dozen arrows. And Mr. Dunlo doing a up A and save, so back off to looking for some more information. At what point do you think Mr. Dunlo will probably go back and redig some old dungeons just to find a heart or some money or something?
Money, especially in the second quest world, we've pretty much run out of good secrets to find. Unless Mr. Dunlo goes back around Connector to find that large secret.
He might try to go and find that pendant date.
There's also the fact that he was out of bombs, as chat just pointed out, so thank you, chat, for keeping an eye on that.
I didn't know that chat had pointed that part out. My chat is stuck after somebody talked about Raphael in a bathtub.
Level
And
5.
Mr. Dunlo.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Level 5 for Para. Was this where the bow was? No, it was just a
No,
trap.
The bow is in level 4. The ladder was, I believe, one room south of that, of this room here, I think.
Triforce located for Mr. Dunlo in level 7. That is 8 for 8. Ticket 9 acquired.
Meanwhile, Paratroopa finally finding that ladder, so get into 4, get your bow, and your Triforce and go mode. This thing has had so many lead changes, it's been fantastic. And dying just below getting that heart container.
That's a little bit irritating.
Yeah, but fortunately, I know this is a little bit of a time sink. Fortunately, you're only a couple screens away.
Screen scrolling his way towards level 9. We'll pick up refill at the fairy fountain. And off we go in level 9. Alan, what are we looking for here in level 9? Looks like we might be having a few technical difficulties, so we'll be looking for the roar of Ganon. Ganon's a loud neighbor, and you'll hear him if you're adjacent to his room in either one of the 4 cardinal directions. The door is a single shutter room which will open up if Ganon is defeated, no matter the amount of enemies left in the room. However, if Ganon is still standing, it doesn't matter if you're going to beat up all the enemies in that room. That door ain't opening until Zelda smells the bacon. This being a Shapes level 9, there are 6 transport sets, 2 items, but I'm not sure if Mr. Dunlo will want either one of them.
I'd probably still take the red ring.
Oh, if the red ring is here, absolutely.
Yeah, especially because only 7 rupees left. You gotta be careful. Kerplop, we've had quite a few interesting stories throughout this tournament, between Ganon being the actual hero, Ganon being the actual kidnapped, now Ganon having a roommate. I would read that story.
Now it's been out there, but sure.
Well, I mean, we're playing a game where there's horses with knives for hands. We've got dancing bunnies that try to kill us.
Yeah, Ganon's roommate sounds like par for the course when you just put it like that. Oh, and Mr. Dunlo just found part 3 of the puzzle. There's the kidnaps room.
Now just has to make his way over to our barbecued pork. And Paratroopa does have that magic boomerang, unfortunately not helping us with the hard shuffle, but could potentially help out with stunning enemies to make use of those bomb strats that Mr. Dunlo was showing us earlier. And I don't think we're ever going to find out what that third item hidden underneath the Patra is. Not unless you want to run this seed yourself, Moonrisen.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but Evil Giabrian, what does that make us? Paratroopa doing a warp, hopefully getting back. Yep, this I believe is where 4 is.
She's headed 6 instead. We still don't know the items in 6.
Master Mars, no, this is not Link to the Past. This is Link further in the past. This is Zelda 1 Randomizer.
Now, interesting choice here by Mr. Dunlo. Finds the map in level 9, opts not to pick it up.
I have no idea why. Even Chad is surprised that he ignored the map. In Shapes 9, that's like one of the big things you want to have. Especially when you have only 2 bombs left. Cerberoth, his sprite is Michelangelo of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm secretly hoping he found a way to make the kidnapped April.
Unfortunately, I don't believe he has.
Well, if we can always hope for Fred to come up with things, I am hoping for Mr. Dunlo to be able to come up with that.
First item found in level 9, it is the red candle.
Which he didn't pick up, which, honestly, not surprised he didn't pick that up. Cerberoth, it's amazing some of the sprites that some of the runners have created. There has been sprites from different games, from Kirby to Michelangelo, to there's people who will run a Zelda and save Link from Ganon. Yep, we have Trogdor, we've got Ice Hockey.
So second item in level 9, that is the wand, and Mr. Dunlo's not going to say no to that one.
You're able to now do, I believe, white sword damage by hitting A and B at the same time.
White sword plus 1, actually, because the wand deals 2 damage and the wood sword does 1.
I myself have been working on a sprite set based off of the Hyrule Warriors game, so it's just all about the time you're willing to put into it and learning some software to being able to create your own allies and enemies to go into this game. In fact, there's even a couple of people that have a fully customized Pokemon sprite set and Mario Universe sprite set.
I've actually forgotten about the latter. That's actually quite true.
Actually, I talked to him and he sent me a copy of his sprite set just so I could learn what his things are.
A pair of interesting developments. Paratroopa managing to pick up the magical sword at 12 hearts, but at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 27 seconds. We've got a Ganon sighting on Mr. Dunlo's side, and it's 0 HP.
Now he's just got to remember his way to the kidnapped, and we'll be done with game 1.
He found her earlier on. Remember to pat.
Well, hopefully he feels he must be closer doing it this way rather than up and A.
Item in level 4 for Para. 75 minutes in, finding that bow. Oh, I don't know how you feel about that one.
Just glad to finally have the bow. Subaroff, it will be after this one. I'm gonna guess a couple minutes after to let the two of them have a chance to cool down and try to flush this game out of their memory.
Speaking of flushing the game out of their memory, get your GGs out, everybody, for your race winner here in game number 1, Mr. Dunlo with an official, racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 1 second. Para will throw the forfeit flag immediately after finish, saying that he just wants to get to the next race.
I don't blame them for that. I just gotta find out what she wants to do for her remorse flag, and then we'll get the next race underway here shortly.
Alright, so it appears we are about to head for a short break. Get yourselves a drink, take a slight walk, and we will see you back here shortly for game number 2.